It's time for today's Bible story, and it comes from the book of 1 Samuel chapters 16 and 18. King Saul had disobeyed God, so Saul wasn't going to be king for much longer. But he was still king for now, and sometimes he got grumpy, like really grumpy. So Saul asked David to come and play the harp for him. When David played the harp, it comforted Saul, and it helped him feel better. So David came to live with the king. David became best friends with Saul's son Jonathan. Jonathan loved his friend very much. Jonathan gave David many things like his own robe and clothes, even his sword. David continued to serve King Saul and do everything Saul asked him to do. David was very good at his job, so Saul even gave David a high rank in the army. This meant David had a lot of power in the army. But one day, when they were coming back from the battle, the people sang about how David killed more men than Saul did. Saul didn't like this. He became so jealous and angry that one day David was playing the harp for Saul, and Saul threw a spear at David 2 times. Thankfully, David was able to get away. After that, Saul sent David away from him. But David continued to do well in everything he did because God was with him. God used David to comfort King Saul by playing the harp. When David was the one who needed comfort, God was with David and gave him comfort in his friend Jonathan. There will be moments when you are afraid. In those moments, we can know that God is with us and will give us comfort. So when you're afraid, you can say, God, you comfort me when I'm afraid.